Welcome back to HAC's monthly commentary. Today we're going to take a look at what happened in the markets in the month of October, and we're going to take a look at what changes HAC made in its portfolio. As well, we'll take a look at what we should expect in the markets coming up in the month of November. Last month, the S&P 500 was up 2.3%. This was largely driven by the excitement around the technology stocks and some of the AI stocks. The Canadian stock market was nominally positive, up 0.1%. Last month, HAC exited its position in the gold sector. The gold sector has done extremely well over the last few months, but it started to become overbought just as it was ending its strong seasonal period. HAC also exited its position in the consumer staples sector and the utility sector. Now, these defensive sectors typically do well in October, but at the end of October, we're starting to move into the strong 6-month seasonal period from late October into early May. This effect is often called the Halloween effect. In addition, HAC had some small short sell positions in the home builder sector, the retail sector, and the transportation sector. HAC exited these positions in October as we were moving into the stronger months for the overall stock market. The positions had done well because the sectors were underperforming the S&P 500, but it was time to exit those positions. In addition, HAC increased its position in the US stock market and the Canadian stock market, once again because we were entering that strong 6-month period from late October until early May on a seasonal basis. HAC also entered a number of sectors that started the strong seasonal period in late October, including the material sector, the industrial sector, the agriculture sector, Canadian banks, technology, the semiconductor sector, and uranium. This was a lot of changes in the month of October, but this is a typical adjustment into the strong 6-month seasonal period for the stock market. What should we expect in the markets in the month of November? Now, the S&P 500 and the Canadian stock markets have performed well, but on a seasonal basis, the month of November tends to be one of the strongest months of the year, on average over the long term. And December also tends to be strong as well. So here we are coming into a period where we have 2 months back-to-back that tend to be strong seasonally. It doesn't mean that the market's going to do particularly well, but on average, this is a strong tailwind for the markets at this time. Thank you very much for joining me today. I'd love to know your comments on the markets. Don't forget to subscribe. See you next time.